Good YouTube, Karma back at it again, and we're revisiting our podcast. The last podcast we had it paired with One Piece, but we realized that wasn't a good idea, so we're bringing the Party Chat podcast back, and we're going to talk about a bunch of different things that we found anime related for the most part, and talk about it here. Cast we got today is Ant, who will be Gamer's Logic,
Yo.
Kazi Omi, that's Amari,
Yo.
and last but not least, Pigeon Ankle, that's Khalil.
Hi.
Pigeon.
This nigga.
What's that?
Alright. But our first topic of the day is the Demon Slayer movie. So everybody who's probably watching this already knows what Demon Slayer is. But the anime did so well this year, even beating One Piece, that it got a movie. I don't know how to say the name of the movie, but it's basically Film on the Train. Mugen Train. It's literally
Mugen Train.
Mugen Train, thank you. It was supposed to be released in 2020 for Japan and America, but they've pushed both dates back, and it looks like Japan is getting it in 10/21 and America isn't getting it until 2021. But what are y'all thoughts on the movie? What you think? You mad that it's getting delayed? What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, I'm not really upset at the fact that it got delayed because, anime this year, due to the whole situation that we've all been going through, has been pushing back a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it gives them more time to make sure anything that they didn't get to, they can clean up and whatnot. And I mean, the anime studio that's done Demon Slayer is Ufotable, and Ufotable has been, beautiful with anything that they've done anime-wise and movie-wise. So, I mean, I'm just looking forward to when that thing is done, because then that means we'll get more information into the character's development for season 2.
Hell yeah.
I do wonder when season 2 is going to be coming out too.
That's a good question if that got pushed back, because I mean, it's the same. Is it the same studio making the show that's making the movie?
Same studio that do the movie, same doing the anime.
So hopefully they
haven't even mentioned anything for season 2 since the movie's been pushed back. So I don't know.
Gotta wait
and
see.
Yeah, the trailer may look good. I think the movie's gonna be pretty decent. I feel like it's not gonna add a whole lot of depth into the story, though. I don't think. I feel like it's probably just gonna play off of what we already know, other than us seeing what the potential of that guy. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
But the guy the demon that didn't die at the end of season 1 that he put all that power into.
Y'all telling me off stream or off recording that this man, I didn't even notice that was him at the end of it. I thought he was just some new guy just chilling around waiting to be found.
Yeah, they kind of just flopped him out at the end of the first season after he killed all the other, what was it, the top demon. How many top demons? I can't remember exactly how many top demons was left.
It was 12, I believe.
12, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they had killed
12 total, but there's the top 6 or lower 6, something like that.
Yeah, I think I know that Tanjiro had killed at least 4?
Yeah.
Was it 4 top demons?
it was. I think it was.
I thought it was.
He killed a good amount because they was trying to run.
Yeah, I think he killed at least 3 or 4. So I think he ended up killing the rest of them except for him, and then was I want to see what you can do, kind of just flopped them out. I think you're just going to be playing on that. I feel like we're going to get more backstory on. I forgot his name, but the guy with fire. I feel like they're going to try to tie that into. The
Hashiras. He's one of the Hashiras, I believe.
He was real big in the trailer, so I definitely think you're right about that. We're gonna see a little bit more of him. What do you think?
I think he has a lot of importance.
The fire dance.
Oh, maybe.
Well, considering I haven't seen Demon Slayer, that's right. Sue me, boo me, all y'all, fuck y'all. But I mean, it's unfortunate about the delays and all that, but not much we can do about that right now. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be interesting because we're going to learn more about one of the Hashiramas, basically, and like said, he seems to know flame breathing, which doesn't seem to be the same as fire breathing, which I want to understand the difference between the two, because they said something about what Tanjiro did was not the same idea or concept as flame breathing, but I think when we get to see it in his interactions with the Hashiramas, he should get more understanding about it and what his dad did back in that time frame when he was much younger. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody is ready for it. We just wait and see. So all right.
Yep. All right. So I guess we can kind of switch over to that anime that everybody should know, even if you haven't watched it today. It's Naruto, but it doesn't seem like a lot of fans were really happy about this. Viz Media decided to do. They came out with like this new Blu-ray for like the 3 Naruto movies, like early Naruto movies, and the cover art for it kind of has like a Western style, like kind of like Marvel Comics, but I don't really like it because this man Naruto, I'm like, who is this man, son?
Yeah, I mean, and now Flash
Like
is
Sakura
on these niggas,
like
bro.
an
Like, come on
older
now.
woman.
Yeah.
Kakashi looked alright. Like Kakashi, I was like, alright, cool. You can't do Kakashi dirty because this man is just the OG. Sasuke looking strange, but like I don't know what they got. Naruto, they got this Thanos looking dude at the bottom breaking through the snow. I'm like, alright,
Yeah,
that's just my
Is that a
saying
horse?
of whitewashed anime. Yeah, it's just a horse.
It's called, for those who don't know, it's called a Naruto triple feature. It's the collector's edition, but we don't know why they
Collector's
made
my ass.
Naruto and everybody else excluded Kakashi so ugly. But it is the actual Naruto.
They got capes on, bro. What is he shooting
I mean,
his hand?
It is the
In the
actual
movie,
Naruto.
to their defense, in the movie they went to like some snow place, so it is like
they
supposed
cold.
to keep them warm. But the way they drew it does make it seem like he's trying to fly through the sky like Superman or some shit. Like
It
my man
my
looks
man
like
is
he's
doing a
supposed to
rocket
be the
punch.
ninja version,
Like
of
he
Robin
Android 16,
from Batman.
bro. Come on now.
It's giving me the M. Night
What is that?
Shyamalan live action Avatar vibes. That's what this.
Oh
That's what
no!
this thing is giving me. But I mean, luckily it's not a new show, and it's just it looks like just cover art or like fan made art that they used on the thing.
But could you imagine if this is what
They
the
shouldn't
whole
do that
movie would have
ever
looked
again.
like, bro?
They should never do this. Yeah, whoever made this needs to go to jail. But
Yeah, like they made Sasuke
Oh
like
my
handsome
gosh,
Squidward,
that
bro.
would-
He gotta go.
yeah, we got it.
Like I'm not a fan of the artwork either.
These ugly,
I'm not a fan of
these
this.
ugly off-brand stuff. Let's just use the real thing. No more off-brand art.
Yeah, like
I don't know who the hell made that Sasuke, but they should be fired.
like everything about it is
Yeah,
just
we thought that
strange
shit was
because
fire, too. That's
you're gonna
the funny
look at the
thing.
cover art and then look at the movie and be like, how did they do this? Like, where
Yeah.
did the ideas come? Like, my man's nose is so strong, bruh, and his mouth. He has Joker smile. He has a Joker smile. It's strange.
Yeah,
I still don't know
like
where that horse came from that's in the background. Like, who is that riding that horse?
that's
And
people.
like I said, why is my man shooting his hand out like he doing a rocket punch? I didn't know Android 16 was in Naruto. I didn't know that was a
Oh
thing.
shit!
That's what it looks like. It literally, you know who he reminds me
Oh
of? He
my
looks
goodness.
like, I forgot the name of that show, but that guy with the skull face, they got the meme of him running around. You got the meme of him running away,
Oh,
laughing.
He-Man.
Oh, He-Man.
In the cage.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
yeah,
yes.
the dude running away.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks like
no,
him mixed
bruh.
with Android 16. Protect the birds and the trees and all of those. You know what I mean? He one of
Oh
those.
my gosh, bruh.
He one of those.
Oh, man.
And then who is that in the back praying behind him? Who is that? This man praying he wanted this picture. Like, what? Come on now. Whose man is
Oh
that?
my gosh.
This shit look terrible, bro.
It's like they tried to copy
Look at my
like
man's
a
shoes.
DC or Marvel mashup type picture, and this is just what came out of it. It's
Oh
really
yeah,
bad.
that's what
It
his
ain't
name
copied
is,
good
bro.
enough.
It's Skeletor. That's the
yeah from He-Man.
yeah,
from He-Man is
He running
Skeletor.
away.
bruh.
That's what it remind me of.
Oh no.
They got parademons in the background, niggas with wings flying in the back. Like, what, man, this shit here don't make no fucking sense.
Right, it's definitely way too much going on with that. But a lot of fans was definitely not happy with that.
Hell
A
yeah.
lot of fans were.
I'm not happy
But
with
nah,
it
that's a bunch
at
of
all.
fans happy with this new anime coming out.
Yeah. So they supposed to be having
This is 0 out of 5, my guy.
Inuyasha Sequel finally coming out after so long. A lot of people is definitely going to be looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to be called Yashahime, the half-devil princess. Basically, Kagome and Inuyasha's daughter. So, I mean, they had a trailer for it come out. They put it on Twitter, and that joint looked really nasty, and a lot of people wasn't really banging with it then either. I was kind of confused as to what the reason was behind all that, but I guess they was just doing it real quick and didn't realize the quality of it. But the focus is going to be Kagome and Inuyasha's daughter, and then his Inuyasha's brother Sesshomaru, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And he has twin daughters, and apparently
Bringing back the OG cast. It sounds
yeah, they bring back all the
potential
OG
with that.
cast. Basically, the synopsis is some happened with his daughters, the twin daughters from Sesshomaru. They got separated from like some forest fire or whatever. And you know how in Inuyasha there was like this thing where they could go in between times, like the future and the past.
Yeah.
Well, one of the daughters, I think, ended up going through this tunnel, and now she's with Kagome's younger brother, Sota, which I'm pretty sure some people would remember, and he ends up actually raising one of the daughters kind of as his own, which I thought was an interesting take. So now Kagome, yeah, he literally is raising one of the daughters as his own kid, and she like basically is raised with him and learns, how to fight with like what is that fighting style with the swords that they have in Japan. I literally just had the tip of that off the top of my tongue, but point is she learns how to fight because of him. And then the other daughter, I think she gets left behind. I don't think she goes into that timeline either, but she ends up getting brainwashed by like some people, and then eventually they meet up like a good number of years later. But it should be interesting. The graphics of it look nice. It looks smooth. I fuck with it.
I mean, I didn't watch all of Inuyasha. Even with this, like I think I'm gonna check this new anime out. It sounds interesting. Hopefully, I don't regret it like I did with Boruto. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. So for our next topic, we got excuse my pronunciation, but the Spongebob Anime.
Spongebob.
Basically, about 2 weeks ago, a YouTuber named NARMAK, NARMAK, he released the anime called the Spongebob Anime Bubble Bass Arc, and if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go check it out because it's really good.
Fire.
Don't expect a dub version because it's literally a SpongeBob episode if it was Japanese anime. And if you're a SpongeBob fan or you're an anime fan, I definitely think you should go check that out. What were y'all thoughts on it? I know y'all checked it out.
I thought it was always pretty smooth. Like the animation and the ideas of it was pretty nice. So seeing that he actually got the time to make an episode for it was pretty dope. And the animation stage was like as if I was like actually watching an anime on a website, bro. Like
exactly.
I was like, this man put some blood, sweat, and tears into this joke.
Crazy what you could come up with when you actually have time to do stuff that you want to do, because this is a clear example of that. You said it took him about 6 months to make it, but
6 months to be exact.
That man, he deserved. This is the attention he's getting from it is well deserved, and if you listening to us, y'all should definitely go sub to that man because he deserves it. Go check him out.
I was about to say 1 week and he already got over 9 million views. That's saying something, bro.
Hell yeah.
That is saying something.
That,
yeah, that's just like the amount of references he references.
Oh yeah,
shit
from the actual
that he used from the actual show itself, like the whole like Friends thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
And like the 5
dialogue.
pickles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the pickles thing was funny, especially since they were fighting both.
Yeah, because remember when they how many? Wasn't it like 5 pickles or was it 6? After like they actually found that they were underneath his tongue.
I think it was like 4 or 5.
So that if it's actually 5, then it's like a perfect reference from the show itself.
Yeah, really. I think my favorite thing about it was, I mean, somebody in the comment section said it too, but I just liked how dramatic it was, like with all the serious dialogue, and then this man SpongeBob shoes was still squeaking. I don't know why that was the funniest thing in the world to me when he was like leaving out the restaurant after that super serious scene.
Oh yeah, with Mr. Krabs calling that man a monster with big claws. I think they called him that before, and like him doing anything for a big butt. Yeah, so it's like they pretty much use a lot of references from the show itself, which is pretty cool.
We definitely have to put some respect on that fight scene too, because that John.
That fight scene was
like a real action fight scenes. Like
it did some stuff I wasn't expecting from it too. I was like, hold on
when he broke his own arm.
Oh my gosh.
Wild.
It's super wild, but you wouldn't expect it in SpongeBob. But that's hats off to that man for real.
Yeah, man, the character designs on it were can't complain, but the character designs was pretty good.
Minus Patrick's butt.
I fuck with Patrick with the samurai sword.
Patrick looked
if he don't put some pants on.
When we first seen him, when they showed him with his ass cheeks out, that's different. But like when he was standing there talking with the
buns out,
holding the sword, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I kind of fuck with.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I saw him, he kind of gave me Zoro vibes.
Yeah, he gave me.
He had a belt on or something like that.
He was
He
like
gave me Zoro
like a
vibes.
sumo samurai.
Sam.
Put some pants on.
Yeah.
Let's see all that.
Please.
Facts. That's what I was saying when I first. I was like, "Come on, bro." But then, like after he was talking, I was like, "Okay." What I'm hoping
the voice acting
happens is if
was
he
really
does
good
continue,
too.
they do something with the bully from what's her name?
Oh, from his
Oh,
the
that
bully
was-
from
driving school.
Yeah.
from
that-
Driving school.
boating school.
Yeah.
Or what was that dude name? What was his name?
What happened in the episode?
From what? The Dutchman?
No, not the Flying Dutchman. I mean, that would be cool too. But I'm talking about what's that guy? They were like, what was it? The Tattletale Strangler?
Oh
him?
yeah.
That's him.
Oh, that
Something
would
like
be-
that. Like,
Oh.
I got a whole
yeah,
t-shirt
I feel like
of
that'd be really good too. Yeah, I feel like that'd be good too. Like him, they get the bullworm. Maybe they could do an episode about the Alaskan bullworm.
And you better
You know.
send that man a message, man. You got some
bro.
ideas.
I want to
man.
see Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man, bro.
Yeah, really.
Well, you see the
Yeah, they
bullworm
could
in
do
the
a whole
anime
League
opening.
of Villains like
Yeah, I
they
saw
did like
the
in the actual show
Yeah,
itself.
boy.
Yeah.
Like Barnacle Man, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he could definitely go crazy.
Man.
No, he could go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like he
I just hope
He has
that
a lot of
never runs
room
into,
to
like,
ju-
the copyright problem, because I remember on Twitter it was like a
Yeah.
bit of them taking it down for whoever knows why, but hopefully Nickelodeon lets him rock.
They just don't want to see him
anime.
win.
Nickelodeon is really strict. Look at how they were taking down Belize's videos
It's
for
SpongeBob,
his
though,
exposed
SpongeBob is the one.
Yeah,
of the
like
most
everybody
famous
loves
cartoons.
SpongeBob. Like, come
He
on,
was the
man.
first
Of all
person to
time,
top
yeah.
Bugs Bunny. That ain't no mini feat.
Yeah, that's
just-
Boy, that's
mighty
true.
feat.
No small feat.
Yeah, if that's the case, then it makes sense why they're like, oh yeah, you can't use SpongeBob. But I think
He just
I
gotta
feel like
change
if
the
he
name up.
if he looked more like SpongeBob, because it's stuff on YouTube that people have that they didn't take down. Like they have like a SpongeBob who like gets high. It's like that smokes weed and stuff. They have all types of stuff. So it's like
See what you got to do.
you know the
is gotta
SpongeBob in the
see it.
Hood videos.
That's
I
true.
feel like we've all seen those.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I mean? The little voiceovers and stuff. So I feel like you can do it. It's just I feel like
I
if
just
he-
think,
I'm not
like,
gonna say that.
This is his
Oh,
original
no.
artwork, his original
Yeah, it
content,
doesn't
so
look
there
like
shouldn't be a
SpongeBob.
reason
It
why
looks
they
like
should
it,
be
but it
doing
don't at the
that.
same
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
Like, it's loosely based. I mean, it's not loosely. It's based off of SpongeBob, but it's
The
Which is
characters
why
are
they're
based
gonna
off
take
of
it
it, but
down.
his story is original,
yeah,
and it's like the way that it plays out, the plot.
and at the
plays
end
out
of the
original.
day, it's keeping SpongeBob one of the greatest cartoons that
It keeps it relevant.
it is. The
They
greatest
can't get mad.
Cartoon of our like generation, quotables for days. It keeps it.
It's
Relevant.
not gonna die. It will never die. I don't think SpongeBob will
Right.
ever die.
Nah, not with those.
So I just
too
want to say,
many memes.
Nickelodeon, you should sponsor this,
And
man.
it's like
Give them
a
some
new
money, make
meme
the
with
show
SpongeBob
continue.
comes out like every
Yeah.
2 weeks. Feels like. So.
We'll wrap this up.
I feel like it'll be fun.
Just put some respect on his name, Cartoon Network. And if you haven't gone to see that episode or that anime, just go on YouTube and check out the SpongeBob.
Check that
anime.
ish
I
out.
know it'll pop out.
The next topic we were talking about, we was looking through the fact that Attack on Titan, one of the heavy hitting animes, is going to be pushed back this year. It was going to be. Well, I think when was supposed to come out. When it was supposed to come out this month.
It was supposed to come out around this time.
When it
There
was
was
come out,
a good number of
It was
animes that
at
was
the
supposed to
end
come out
of,
originally.
August, yeah. It was supposed to be.
Originally.
So it was supposed to come out at the end of this month because the main for this show,
But the main
what's in
animation studio,
From-
Studio Mappa is supposed to be taking over it.
Exactly.
Basically. The people,
So they're pushing it
like
back.
I said, I hope that they do really good because the people who are doing Attack on Titan is basically the same people that's doing the God of High School right now. So the animation for God of High School is pretty solid. So as long as they stay, true to like the grittiness and blood action that Attack on Titan had already laid out for them, I think they should be good. Because like God of High School had some solid fighting scenes, like if it's fast paced. So
Yeah, because it's got to be a banger because it's the last season of
Yeah.
Attack
Right.
on Titan.
it's supposed to be the pinnacle of everything that we've learned about it.
I wonder how long it's going to be. Like, if it's going to be.
It'll be.
I really hope
30.
they
I
do
think it'll
24
be 20.
episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
or
saying.
Part 1 or
They'll
part
probably
2.
split it up into 2 parts, like
that'd be beautiful.
2 halves of like 30 episodes or 25 or so.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I
what
would
they
like
do
a lot of
too.
ground.
Cram it into
cover.
like 20 episodes.
Because if they just make it
That's too much to
24
cover.
episodes, that'd be so disrespectful, bruh. Because like
Well, that's why they'll
I
probably
don't
split
know.
it in
that's
2.
too much stuff they'd be cramming together to be
Attack
trying to
on
make it
Titan
just
has been-
24 episodes.
I gotta give them credit, man. They've been moving like they know exactly.
It's
what
been a
they're
hit
doing,
every
so
season.
They playing chess, man.
Yeah.
They playing chess. So
Yeah, no,
I
they
don't
play
know.
chess.
I'll let them handle it. but Studio Mappa,
Yeah.
you know, keep the survey courts alive.
Keep that animation up, bro.
This show definitely potential for sure.
So they supposed to have another anime come out around the same time that they are doing Attack on Titan. So I really just hope that they stay on top of it.
We'll see, man. We'll see. But our last topic for the day, we'll just throw it in here, is the live action Promised Neverland trailer. Promised Neverland, you know, it's basically a show with kids. Just to not spoil it, it's a show with kids going up against adults. The kids basically are the
reverse cattle.
And yeah, like I said, they're basically reverse cattle. And we won't tell you who the bad guys are, but it's not the adults. So, but they decided to release a live action movie for it, and you know how live action movies are for anime. So, just wanted to hear the guys' thoughts on that.
Roll the clip.
It's a hard take.
It is a 30-second clip, so I might drop a little bit of it in here while we're talking. But what's y'all thoughts on it? Y'all excited for it?
This shit burns.
Oh my god.
This shit burns, nigga. We
Didn't even give 2 seconds of a thought.
You can't name a single live action anime anything that was actually good.
Like I said, Bleach was actually pretty decent. Bleach was decent on
If you
Netflix.
hated the Bleach one, feel free to kill Amari, Kazuya.
So yeah, go ahead, bro. Look, we can all agree, bro. We can all agree that the worst one of all time is Dragon Ball Evolution. Nobody will ever disagree on that abomination.
Live action was pretty, but
the Avatar one was pretty much. Nah,
did you?
Attack on Titan was pretty bad, but Dragon Ball.
That's all
they changed that man's whole name to Ong.
Yeah.
What's the name? They weren't they like not even black?
No,
weren't they,
they
something
whitewashed
else?
the good
the
guys
heck out
were
of that.
Caucasian. All the bad guys were minority. I think that would take the case for the worst one. But again, y'all can
Good
look
job,
at that in the
Shyamalan.
comment section below because
Look, there's supposed to be, like I said, other than this, apparently there's this one show, Aroni Kenshin, had a live action, but that one I was told actually was pretty decent, and that's because it's samurai, like samurai and stuff. So that one was pretty solid because it doesn't need a lot of CGI. Exactly, it didn't need a lot of CGI. So that one in Bleach because it was just swords. But you know, I mean, when I saw the trailer, I was just like, we missing some people here, but you know, I'm gonna keep it.
I heard that the Death Note movie was so bad that it make you cry.
That was also bad.
And I never watched a
was...
single episode of Death Note, but I want to watch the movie.
I was about to say, I'll tell you this: they had the gore down, right? But the story and just how it played out, I didn't even finish the movie, so I couldn't do it.
Honestly,
the gore was on point, though. The
like
gore was on point. I give it that.
And
but
Light
it
wasn't
didn't really
even
follow
doing
the
anything
anime.
light. Like Light wasn't even being light. Like Misa was directing the whole thing, and I'm like, Light, this ain't
Light
Light.
work.
Why are you letting her boss you around? And he didn't do anything that was Light-esque until the end of the movie, where he finally used his brain and got his Death Note page burned. I'm like, why couldn't you have been this smart the whole movie?
The real question is, why did y'all watch these movies? I love.
Like I said,
exactly.
I try to give each one a benefit of the doubt because we're progressing with everything that we've done technology-wise. So I'm hoping that in the right hands, it'll be done right. Because we know in Hollywood, they could take something and they could completely be whitewashed and trash. But now that the Japan studios are trying to do it, I have a little bit more faith, I guess you can say.
You should.
Amari, no.
Look, like I said, Bleach did alright. Aroni Kenshin did alright. Times is changing. Apparently One Piece is supposed to be getting one too. So I don't know.
You said
One Piece better not.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I heard that I'm a little excited for is the live action Cowboy Bebop, and that's again because they have swords. So I feel like they could do that right if they get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
the one
if they have the right actors.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying the fact that it's just swords and guns. The ones that do pretty good are the ones that don't require too much CGI.
Yeah.
Is what it seems like. So we gonna see.
Yeah, I think
if Hollywood ain't doing it, I guess it should be alright.
Alright, and that's about it. You made it to the end of the Party Chat podcast. Thank you guys for making it this far, and I'd appreciate it if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe on that road to 100. We'd appreciate y'all support. Peace.